cannot hear you type anything because for whatever reason it started to act up the option or the software that I connected to the stream. Well, it's an add-on that you put on the. It's an extension on your browser, but it's not working. It seems. So I don't know. I don't know if I can restart it. Hmm. I might use a different thing to this. You go. You can change it. Okay, there you go. So that's the prompt for today. This is working. This one's working. All of them are working. Tech talk. The tickety talk. Just put this. There you go. Yeah, if I don't answer, I apologize. It doesn't show up here for whatever reason. Um, I'm in Argentina. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I guess it's getting a little bit cold here. Está empezando a hacer frío acá. Hello. How's it going? Thanks for joining. Hola. ¿Cómo va? Okay. So today is gonna be a random, super random stream. Well, super random prompt, rather. I'll see how it turns out. How's my day? Well, I'm tired as usual. That's nothing new for me, at least. There you go. Gotta keep an eye here because it's like I lost the possibility to listen to your messages, and they're not showing up on screen. It's not fun. Definitely. What type of stuff I draw? all sorts. So these are all drawings I've done fairly recently. I think I'm already, like, since I started doing this, I think I might be over the 1,000. Maybe, I don't know. I would have to check, but I haven't taken uh, pictures in a while. Thank you, appreciate it. I do what I can. Some like this one, I liked it in the beginning. I don't like it now. This one I don't like that much. This one I like. It's nice. I like this one too. For sure. Let's see, it depends. It depends. Oh, you draw too? What do you draw? Sorry that I cannot show the messages on screen. Stop working right before, at least I noticed right before I went live. So anime characters, but some specific ones, or anime is, it's like its own universe. They have their own way of solving things and so on and so forth. Where's the camera here? Just gonna. There you go. And turn that off. Does that look better? Hopefully that looks better to y'all. Okay. Gonna go back to my friend over here, the color race. If you haven't used one, I recommend you use one. They're really cool. They're awesome to draw. It's gonna be super random. Maybe I should do another another thumbnail rather. Since if I'm speaking nonsense, it's because I'm really tired, which is not weird for me. This was from before. Let's see. I use this part of the page. Naruto, Dragon Ball. That's nice. Dragon Ball's awesome. I did draw a few. How long have you been live? You mean right now, or since when I started doing live streams? Future program suggestion: rollerblading tiger eating an ice cream cone. That's random. Well, I started like 11 minutes ago or so, and this is technically this is stream number 98, and before that I've been doing content for social media for quite some time, at least trying to. Done a bunch of videos for YouTube and TikTok and so on and so forth. Think about this. What I had in mind was, I guess, could be kind of like a tribute to Karl Kopinski, which he has been a little bit sick lately. Um, which sucks. But he seems to be way better now. It's doing better, it seems. So, if I could recommend anyone ways of improving a drawing or getting better at composition, I've mentioned it before. Doing thumbnails is a good way to showcase the idea you have without putting too much resource into it, if it makes sense. I think I'm gonna go for this. Here's the issue, because the leg of a tiger, I think I mentioned this before, has, if you notice, they have something like this. Let's say that's not the greatest, but you get the gist of it, right? So you have that bone, have this bone, this bone. So what I'm asking myself right now is, this is supposed to be like, if I'm honest about this, this is the foot, like the foot, the equivalent of our foot would start right here, from here to here. So this is actually, they're on the tiptoes. So should I add the wheels here, or maybe here it's quite probably the best option. Something like that, or make it super random and make it so it's like that. That looks too weird. Looks too weird to me, I think. I think I have some reference images for a tiger. Let me check. Hmm. Yeah, I do, but not here. I wonder if I can make this make sounds. Hmm. I don't think I can. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hmm. No, it doesn't. Come on, come on. This is frustrating. It really is. Anyhow, we'll figure out what the heck happened with the add-on and I'll fix it for the next time. Hi. Hi, Stephanie. How are you doing? Yeah, it's kind of a weird drawing. I'm actually wondering if I should because I sorry, I've been staying with like not humanizing the animals. I haven't done that in a while and I don't know if I want to be doing that. But let's see, where's that? Oh no, why am I looking? I was looking for tigers in Asia, in Africa. They're from Asia, you dummy. There you go. So I guess I could use that. I do prefer a different. I do declare. I do prefer a different face. Something more like this. Let me see if I can show you all. Something more like that. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Damn. Well, hopefully you can see my thumbnail. This time around I didn't do another version. I already had an idea of what I wanted to do, so it's a little bit easier once you already have that. So in regards to this, I'm going with this one. Makes more sense to me, at least. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, though. Yeah, it's cool. think I need more coffee, you guys. Think about this guy. I like it. I like it. Need more coffee. More coffee. More! More is more. Oh my goodness. So, if we go with the gesture, it should be actually. Where's my eraser? Where's my eraser? Had it right here. Ah, there you go. It's covered by my cup. I wonder if I can flip it. Tools. Flip. It's okay. It's okay. Hola, sí. Sí, voy a dibujar algo como eso. No exactamente. Voy a dibujar un tigre en patines comiéndose un helado. Porque eso fue lo que me dijeron en el prompt. Feature prompt suggestion: a rollerblading tiger eating an ice cream cone. So, yeah. At least I'm going to try. See how that goes. I should put this here so I don't forget what the heck I'm doing. Or at least have a visual reference for it. So I like the movement I have. It's kind of hard to replicate what you already were thinking about once you already did the initial thumbnail, because the energy, like you, it's hard to replicate the amount of energy that sometimes a rough sketch has into a clean drawing. Some artists are great at it, like Karl Kopinski or Kim Jong-gi, which he didn't do really under sketch at all. And I don't know if he did thumbnails. I think he did like straight up all the time, which I know I can do, but I honestly I don't think I'm as good as they can be. I'm trying to improve, definitely. With every day I try to improve. But in reality, in this endeavor, art endeavor, you're always kind of going against yourself, really. If I were to actually follow the structure for a tiger, he would have like really short, like that bone is really short. The long one is the next one. Well, hopefully I do this thing justice. I was I was hesitant about doing this one. My wife was telling me that the drawings she prefers are the wacky ideas people give me. Bye. And actually, they have like gigantic paws, so I might want to represent that, exaggerating the paws. What would be the hands? They really don't have opposable thumbs, honestly, but somewhat opposable. What can I tell you? So, something like that. Let's try to. They have kind of like triangular heads, if it makes any sense to you all. What I'm saying? That. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, this other ear. I saw this video about a guy that was mentioning, like, if you were able to ask, or if you had the chance to get a totem, the from that would be any creature that ever existed. It has to exist, so it cannot be like a dragon or I don't know, a unicorn or something like that weird um, mythical creature are out the question. But living creature, uh, what would you choose? So the rules are, if like you can summon it, you have this totem of this animal and it turns into like a real version of that animal, and you can it does your bidding. It's kind of smart, as smart as a human, but it doesn't really have free will. It just does your bidding. Like, what would you choose? My wife was saying lion, but I was like telling her that like a tiger, it's actually larger than a lion. Well, depending on the tiger. I think it's Siberian tiger. Those are larger. I'm actually making him skinny, which Dum 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 dum. I have to do that. Tail. What? A cat? Maybe, probably. Yeah, if I have to guess. A coyote? That's cool. That's a cool one. Uh, I was. I started going like pre prehistoric times, so I was thinking there's a bear that was like a giant, uh, like short nosed bear. But then I started thinking, so it can be any creature uh, that existed. So it could be a Stegosaurus or a T Rex. That'd be awesome. Like I just summon a T Rex, does your bidding. You can, I don't know. You can, well, I'll be right back, and you just hop on your T Rex and I don't know, go do your your thing. That'd be kind of funny. That's kind of weird, huh? This a giant ice cream cone. I don't know why a tiger would be doing this, but oh yeah, T-Rex would be awesome. Stegosaurus? Are you kidding me? That thing, like it, there's nothing. Like I guess you could ask for like a whale, but they Spinosaurus, but that apparently they're water now. They're from the water, so they wouldn't be much help inland, really. So that would be like a no-no. So let's see. It would be awesome. Triceratops. But my thought goes to the largest thing I could think of, because if I can have one, like in this world, I can only imagine that everybody could have one. So I wouldn't want to have, like, if let's say I get the bear, the short nosed bear, then if somebody gets a Stegosaurus and just decides to step on my bear, well, there's another rule. Apparently, according to this person, he was saying that if this creature uh, gets destroyed, it just reverts back to the totem. So I guess it resets. Um, that's actually a really cool lore. Maybe that's probably kind of part of those D&D things, which I never played, but I'm pretty sure people think that I'm the kind of person that would play that, but haven't played it. I've seen, like, I had a friend that had like books for that and so on, but as far as I know about it and what they show on social media, of course. It's like a whole society of people that are into that. It's like this whole thing. Yeah, I think I should put at least some pants on this dude. Like, come on, dude. You're rollerblading like half naked there. What's going on? Could be baggy pants. If they're baggy, they're gonna go all the way to there. Here's the other question: should I put the brake on the front or in the back? I never was good at rollerblading, so I'm curious where the freaking thing should be. Yeah, for anyone joining in the middle of me drawing this weirdness, somebody asked as a future prompt, a rollerblading tiger eating an ice cream cone. So that's what I'm trying to do. So if you're wondering why am I doing this weirdness, that's why. So let's see. I could. Can you guys see what I'm drawing? My camera keeps messing with me. So it's only on one wheel, but so you on one of the on the skates, like not both. Isn't that isn't that like dangerous? That's so funny. People are like, okay, well, I couldn't brake with my other foot, so just gotta figure it out. Just gonna brake with the face. Oh, so it's like on the back. I think I remember, like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with that. I'm going to try to do the best I can, really. Uh, in reality, that's what we can do. I'm just gonna make this up. Can you imagine the dude like, I'm coming. I'll, I'll help you. I don't know. Do you need help? Maybe not the best line in English, but I don't know how to translate what I was thinking. This is so random. It's too random for me, man. Too random. I don't think he needs to have like a hump. It can be just that. The other thing, kind of weird about tigers is that they look like, oh, this small thing, and they're freaking super strong. Oh, they're cute, and then you get close to it, and the paw is like that size. Yeah. I remember way back when there's a video somewhere, probably easy to find, of a tiger jumping onto someone that was on an elephant, and you can see it in slow motion. The tiger just trying to grab the person that was on top of an elephant. That's no, thank you. No, thank you. I really like animals, but like from afar, from a safe distance. In the case of creatures like this, I remember there's a place, I don't remember where it was, but I was able actually to take a picture with a tiger. And it's like one of those places where they had him on a chain. Like looking back on it, and at the time I was like, why and obviously it's an animal that has been in captivity all its life, and it's probably really well fed. But I gotta say, there's nothing you can do if that thing decides that you're a meal. Nothing at all. The chain was like that size. Every link of the chain, which is already insane to think of. I was like, okay, if this thing decides I'm a meal, there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, it's like three three times. Fair to say that it's three times the size of an adult human, at least. And I don't think the one that I was able to take the picture with was one of the really large uh, tigers. Like I know there's actually a mix of lion with tiger that they don't stop growing, and they're giants, freaking giants. I was like, okay, this animal doesn't make any sense, and they're smaller than bears, but even then, even still, they're freaking giants. They can jump, they can climb, so very little you can do really to to stop one if it decides that you're in the menu. There has been a bunch of instances where that happens. I think the guys that had like a bunch of tigers in Vegas, they find they're the FA and FO. Yeah, I don't even remember if they're still alive. I hope they are. And then that would be kind of sad. They were living with those tigers for years and years and years until one of them just, okay, I'm done now, and just decided to turn someone into a MacMeal. It's kind of harsh to hear, but it's not a lie. They're not pets, nor are they. Uh, what's it called when you turn an animal into like a. Uh, they're feral creatures. FAFO. This would be really funny to see. Just walking around and you see a tiger walking by like, did I just see what I tiger rollerblading randomly? What the heck is this? FAFO. Well, you have seen me draw the tiger. Now, let's ink it. Oh, I was thinking about this, and I didn't mention it before, but I was thinking about this. Did you guys see that there's a Predator animated show that they're gonna make or they're making I just right before I got on the stream, I saw that they. Sorry, I had to stop talking for the shot, but I saw that they released the trailer, and I wanted to learn more about it. I was about to look for the actual thing, and yeah, I had to jump on the stream. So un animal fantástico de Harry Potter. Eh, Podría ser. Tengo más en la lista ahorita. He ido en orden que me han ido pidiendo y ahí voy. Pero la cuestión es que muchas veces me pasa que pongo un post, pregunto a ver qué quieren que dibuje y me aparecen 45 peticiones y tengo que ir una por una. So, Anto is asking if next time I could draw a creature from Harry Potter. And I was saying that sure, but I still have a bunch more to go. I made a mistake there. Let's try to do like that area right there. Because you couldn't really see the nail or the claw from that angle. I don't think. The Ringling Brothers. I gotta look that up. I think I know which ones those are. Ringling Brothers. Oh, yeah, the circus company became one of the largest in the United States. Yeah, it makes sense that they wouldn't try to have animals anymore. German immigrant roots. Their father, August Frederick Ringling, immigrated from Germany and changed his name to Ringling. And look at that. Who knew? Yeah, I think a circus shouldn't have animals. Cirque du Soleil, it's like if you want to put on a show, do your own show, as they do. Um, so yeah, I don't really like animal exploitation. Having said this, as a kid, I did go to the zoo. Like I don't mind if they're The thing is, there shouldn't be any incentive to keep those creatures or to get them because they should be on their own places. And if you want to go see them, I don't know, get on a safari or something. Maybe a safari is a good way to help protect certain creatures because they're super free. They can go anywhere they want. If they do want to interact with people, they can. But the idea would be for the money of the safari to go towards the conservation. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that are doing that kind of thing. I know there's a dude on YouTube that has sort of like a reservation in Africa with a bunch of lions and puts videos interacting with them. It's like it's mind boggling, like treating it like they're dogs. I think I talked about this before. It's super mind boggling. Like, dude, I don't think you should be doing that. It's just throwing food at the thing and walking around with it like it's nothing. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, my friend. I don't know. I don't know. Should be if you should be doing that. Looks a little bit dangerous. The ones that I'm talking about is come on, Vegas. Um, Vegas tigers. Siegfried and Roy, German-American magicians and entertainers who perform together as Siegfried and Roy. They were best known for their use of white lions and white tigers in their act. The pair met. Weren't they like? I'm sorry that I get to this, but I think they were attacked, but 2003 tiger incident during a show at the Mirage on October 3rd, 2003, on his 59th birthday. Horn was attacked by a 7-year-old white tiger named Mantacore. The tiger's name having been frequently misspelled Montecore in media reports. As part of the act of veneering off script, Horn held the microphone to Mantacore's mouth and told him to say hello to the audience. Mantacore responded by biting Horn's leaf. Horn tapped the tiger on the nose with the microphone saying no. The tiger eventually released the grip but remained fixed on Horn despite a standby trainer attempts to extract its cubes of with cubes of meat. Then, as Horn retreated, the tiger. Ooh, that's so scary. Whoa. Mm. Ooh. Yeah, not good. Not good. Not good at all. Um, yeah, I think they were doing some really dangerous things. I'm pretty sure they knew, but uh, it's sad. It's still really sad, but they shouldn't be. They shouldn't have been doing any of it. Really, it's hard to defend something like that because they're really dangerous creatures and like they don't want to be hanging out with us. We're on the menu. We're on the freaking menu. There's a speaking of. Recently, uh, Val Kilmer passed away, and he did way back when, which by the way, it's really sad that he passed away. He was a really good actor, but way back when he did a movie. I don't know if it was a book before, but I do know that it's a real story um, about uh, a pair of lions that got used to uh, putting us on the menu in Africa, and the movie was about he was I think an engineer on the movie that was responsible for making sure that come on a bridge was built according to like for England I think I don't really remember who was in charge of what he had to do, but they were asking him to take care of that endeavor. And a pair of lions spent a lot of time like munching on the workers on that place until eventually they were able to hunt them down. But yeah, they don't play around. I think the the tribe that helped them hunt them down was the Masai Mara, the the lion hunters. The movie's really good. It's a really good movie. It's Val Kilmer, and I don't remember the other guy. I enjoy that movie so much. It's so good. Probably shouldn't have been watching it because it was years ago and I was probably too little to be watching that movie, but it was really interesting. And there in by the end of the movie they mentioned that they're on an exhibit on the Natural Science Museum in New York. I do wonder if the movie is that accurate with the story because Hollywood has a history of embellishing stories or taking creative uh, liberties with the way they represent certain things. So who knows? Oh, I messed it up. Yeah, I broke the paper. Well, The Ghost and the Darkness. That movie is so good. Maybe some watched it and was like, "Oh, this was boring." Like, come on, man. You have blood on your veins. Is there something running through your veins? You have a pulse. That's a little bit harsh, but it's a really good movie. Really good movie. 9 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it's 9 out of 10 for me. Like the whole thing of like the main character just having nightmares of one of those lions getting to his family. It's so good. It's a really good movie. And what I mean by this is that the stakes are really high throughout. You're always like you're by the end of it, you're rooting for the the hero or the protagonist to succeed with all the things that happen. Oh, I watched that movie like last time I watched that movie it was like quite probably 20 years ago or more. I think maybe I catched it. I watched it on the TV years later. Maybe TNT was showing it. I don't know if TNT is still around. I don't know if it's still a thing. But for a while, they were really uh, showing some really cool movies. Well, when they when they had a good run, I guess. Um, yeah, probably like 20 years ago. First time I watched it was on VHS, so you can imagine that movie. Come on, man, that's so good. Just do 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 do. Oh, I made a mistake here. This one has 5 wheels and the other one has four. Well, if you watch it quickly, you're not gonna notice. I could modify it, but yeah, whatever. Whatever, man. It's okay. It's just a drawing, man. Dun, 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 dun. Tiger Tony. Samson. Samson the tiger. I guess that's a good name for a tiger. They're also kind of loners. Sometimes they hang out with other tigers, but in reality, most of the time they spend on their own. They're super good at surviving. Yeah, such a weird kid learning all this random facts about animals. I'm proud of it. Like I enjoy the fact that I learn about something I really appreciate about this planet. And also it's good to know if you're in their environment, like you wouldn't wanna know absolutely nothing about any creature running into them. Bad idea. there's there's a really funny dude on TikTok that I don't know his name. he has he has this. I'll shut up for a second while I film this shot. Sorry. So he has an account where he's always talking about, according to him, he's a black dude. According to him, he was saying he's always making this joke that white women, like some white women, are not afraid of anything. So it's like he found a video of like a mountain lion in a tree, and the mountain lion is looking down like it's kind of scared, like, or like confused by what is happening, and the lady down, like below the tree, is like, "Oh, how you doing, honey? What are you doing up there? Are you okay?" and, and the lion's looking down like, what is going on? Like there's so many videos of that dude just making jokes about that. It's so good. It's really good. Like I've seen it with bears. There's a lady that like opens the door for a bear to try to feed it, or feeds it. Like, "Hi honey, I have something for you," and just starts feeding the bear. Like, that lady, you have no idea how dangerous that is. Quite probably, and like, who's gonna tell her? Like, she's not going to want to accept that. Well, he needs to eat, so somebody needs to feed him. Not you, lady. You could end up in the menu. But yeah, dangerous. Oh, there's so many. You can look it up. It's absurd. It's his whole shtick is that he says that like white ladies are not scared of anything. It's like yeah, I wouldn't. A lot of the times I was like no, thank you, bye bye. Like if you listen to like some weird noise in the woods, would you go check? I would check from the safety of of my home. It's like look outside, have something at hand to defend myself with. It's common sense. That whole thing that happens in scary movies and the person goes like why would you go check in the middle of the night like outside? Don't open the door. Stay inside. Make sure that the doors are locked. Have your phone at hand. Maybe now with the cell phone, I guess you don't have the issue from like the 80s. But anyhow, yeah, exactly. Well, who goes there? One of those the like tower lamps, the Batman light, just out the window. Yeah, that makes way more sense. So I'll probably leave it here. I want to finish the entire thing. I'll finish it tomorrow. It's already late. Um, but yeah, if you join my stream, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. I'll be ending the stream soon. Let's see if I have the shots I need. I have one of those. Did I make one of this? So that would be one. The other one's two. Yeah, I have a three. Okay, cool. So I guess I'll be ending the stream soon. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. If you haven't, consider subscribing. It helps me a bunch. If you're interested, I have my deck of cards on my website if you want to check it out. Um, I also have a Redbubble shop that you can reach through my website as well. And what else am I missing? Yeah. Well, you can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Kick, YouTube. What else am I missing? Which one? Twitch, which nobody nobody watches me on Twitch. I think every now and then somebody shows up, but anyhow, good night. So I'll be ending the stream. Thank you all for watching. Let me see if I can find my music quickly enough for this. Probably not. There you go. No, wrong. I just changed this. Probably just been messing up the entire time. Bye.